Welcome to Savor Food and Life, where healthy recipes and great living come together. I'm Mark Daniels, Executive Chef at St. Angelo Community Medical Center, and I have with me today a very special guest.
Good morning, sir.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
I have Rod Schumacher. He's our Chief Executive Officer at St. Angelo Community Medical Center, and trying to get him to come on here for months, and so he's here, and he's excited about Brussels sprouts and about, you know, holiday recipes and whatnot. Right?
Let's get to it.
All right. So, San Angelo, while we're cooking.
Yes,
San Angelo.
Yes, sir.
How are you enjoying your stay?
Love it.
And I think I heard one time that of all this assignments, at one time you had even retired and said, I only come out for one assignment.
That's true.
One job.
That's true.
And that's San Angelo.
I came here by choice.
And so that,
I begged for this job.
and so that makes us excited. Yeah, we're glad to have you.
Thank you. I'm pleased to be here.
Well, what we have is a little something different. Other than just doing regular bacon, we have pancetta. Okay, so we have a little aged bacon in there. We're going to add the shallots to it.
Right now?
Yeah. And we're going to...
All of it?
Yep, all of it. And I will tell you, what I say on my show all the time is that recipes are roadmaps. So if there are particular items that you don't like or your family doesn't like or you want to adjust, you could always do that. Everybody's taste buds are different, right? What people like are different. That's why we do a lot of different varieties on the show to try to hit the ones that everybody, you know, would more commonly like. We can hit it with a little garlic, all of that. And that's good for you, too. Not only does it smell good, but it's got great properties for you.
Is this on the patient menu?
This is not on the patient menu, but we will be doing this at one time in the cafe, and you can come down and get it and bring it up if the dietary restrictions allow for it.
Sounds good.
Okay? So we have our shallots. We're going to do some pepper. We want all that in there. We have a lot of Brussels sprouts to cover. Now, what I did is I started baking the Brussels sprouts ahead of time so that they'll start to soften up a little bit, because it's going to go about 15 minutes or so when we add the cream and the Dijon to it. And,
okay.
and through that action is going to finish the cooking of it. So it doesn't need to be all the way on there. Now, if you want to, if you're a particular person that likes them dark roasted, you can leave them in there for a little bit longer. I know that you love your Brussels sprouts a little bit more.
I live for this.
Roasted.
Is this going to have sort of a casserole appearance to it?
It will. It will. And we add a little bit of red pepper. Got to have a little bit of heat in there, right?
Right.
So we'll mix that in. Toasted walnuts.
Okay.
Fold that in. Okay. And then, yeah, we have some thyme. Add the thyme in there. And that's going to develop. If you don't have it, or if the store is out when you go to get thyme, you can always use dry thyme. Just remember, it takes a little bit longer for that dry thyme for the flavor to develop.
But it's pretty, the fresh is pretty readily available, is it not?
It is. It is. I've never had an issue, but I say this, and I know ahead of time the things I need for cooking, and I always get there late, and I'm out, and then my wife is on me for not having the stuff.
As well she should be.
We have a little bit of cream. See, I need you on here for all of it.
How much? All of it?
All of it.
All right.
Remember, this is Brussels sprouts. We're not Brussels sprout eaters, so we gotta have to cover it up.
We gotta disguise them.
Right, right.
Do you have ketchup?
No, sir. No ketchup.
Dijon?
But you can add it. Yes, sir. There you go. You can use that big spoon for a little bit of Dijon, but... All right. So we get this folded in, and it starts to cook down to a nice sauce reduction. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our sprouts, and we're going to add them to this pan, 9 by 13 pan. Okay.
How do Brussels sprouts come packaged? What did you start with? How much?
You can get this, it's 2 pounds. These are 2 pounds, and you can get them already cleaned. If they're not, then what you do, they're pretty simple. You cut the ends off, snip the very end of it off, take the outer leaves off of it, and then you can cut it in half or quarter, and it cooks a little bit quicker. That's a great question for everybody who's looking at home, who's trying to find them. You can get them on the salad item, already cleaned in a bag if you want, quartered. Okay? Once we have it like this.
Cheeses?
Yes. So we have a little shaved Gruyere and some Parmesan. Okay? So we'll add that. And then we'll put this in the oven.
That looks good.
And we have it here, already cooked. And so, just a little hot, so be careful with it. Just came out of the oven. Don't want to send you to our own hospital.
What do you set the oven on? What temperature?
375 degrees.
375?
Yes, sir.
For how long?
Takes about 25 to 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us on Savor today. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. That's pretty good.
We'll see you again next week.
Thank you.
Savor Food and Life, sponsored by San Angelo Community Medical Center.